Today I want to go over a piece of equipment that I can always trust. It's a Trophy Ridge React 1 Pro. I've shot many different sites, shot cheap ones, intermediate ones, expensive ones, and this is the one I keep coming back to. First thing I like about it is that there's no tapes. I mean, they do provide tapes that you can label your pins with, but it's a single pin, but you can adjust your pins like a multi-pin. So you don't really need the tapes because you can just count the pins. So that's the first thing I love about this bow, because I would always have so much trouble with those tapes, trying to figure out which tape to use and trying to get it on there perfectly to where I had my 20 marked and just figuring out everything. And when it comes to changing your poundage of your bow, say in the off season you want to change your bow to a lesser poundage, you have to change your tape, and then you're starting all over again with that whole thing. And I hated doing that. I never felt like my tape was right, or if I changed anything on my bow I had to change my tape. So the thing I like about this is if I change anything, I can just move my pins on the bow with an Allen wrench. I just move them and they all fall into place. And it's all mathematics to make your pins fall in to the right place based off your poundage. So what you do is you set your 20 and 30, or your 20 or 40, or any two distance that you choose. So I noticed the farther apart the distances that you choose, the better off your longer ranges are on like 80, 90, and 100. But if you're just shooting 20, 30, 40, 50, just sighting in with 20 and 30 or 20 and 40 at first is good enough to get these pins where they need to be. So that's the first thing I like, because when I first started, 30 yards seemed like a really far distance. It was kind of intimidating when bow sites that I had said you got to sight in your 20 and then you got to sight in your 40 or your 50 or your 60 first to find the correct tape. And it was hard for me to shoot groups at 40 and 60 yards when I was still trying to get used to 30 yards. For a beginner, I think this is a great sight, and also for everyone else between intermediate or advanced, I think this sight is great. The other cool thing about this sight is it has a light, so that's great for low light hunting scenarios, or if you're in the range, bad lighting and you're having trouble seeing your pin. That's awesome. So I use the single pin. They have all different types, but I love the React technology because it definitely gets you in the ballpark, even though I do think the farther out you range in, the better off the React technology is going to work for your longer distances. I mean, I always dreamed of shooting 100, and I love shooting 100 just for the challenge of trying to shoot groups at that distance. It's really awesome to be able to go out to that distance if you like to challenge yourself, and it just amazes me how accurate the React technology is, and it's so versatile that I can change it up. If I change my equipment, I just change my sight. There is also, this is how you move your sight up and down, so it's really easy in a hunting scenario if you do need to change your 20 pin to your 30 or 30 to 40. You just do a slight turn and you're there really easily, not much movement. This does lock, so you can't move your pins, but I always leave it unlocked, especially when I'm hunting, so I can move it without having to do the extra step of unlocking. I've never had it move on me, even unlocked. Wherever I put it, it stays. Another great feature is toolless. When you want to adjust left and right and up and down, you just unlock here and then turn these to do your micro adjust and then lock it back up. I always keep that locked just so nothing moves. You have a nice big level. It's not one of those tiny ones you can barely see. It's a nice big one, which I like personally. Yeah, there are two sights of these single pins. There's the React 1 Pro, which is this, and the React 1, which is pretty much the same thing. The thing I like about the React 1 is, one, it's cheaper, but two, it has a knob here where you can adjust your pins without a tool. So that's an awesome feature. This one's obviously more expensive, but you have to have that tool to adjust your pins, and I always forget my tool, so that's why I like the other one as well. So yeah, a lot of people say this sight is heavier than a lot of sites, which I can see, but it doesn't bother me. That's not like a make or break for me, especially because it makes up in durability. I put this bow through it all this season. Mud, get tied up in briars, I've had them wrapped around here, truck rides, bows in the back, throwing it in on stuff, going to quick spots, just stuff like that when, you know, you get a little uneasy that your sight's gonna move. And this is just something I can trust. Every time I take it out from a truck ride, it's right on. I don't have to worry about it moving. And that's a great thing when you have a product that you can rely on and have confidence in, because confidence is pretty much everything in the field. And when you can rely on your equipment, it makes a huge difference. I'm not sponsored or associated with Trophy Ridge in any way. I just wanted to share that this site has been something I just love more than anything else I've found, and the reasons why, so maybe it can help you out. Tried many different sites, and this just has seemed to always be the one I come back to. It's really adjustable, it's sturdy, it stays in place, I can count on it. So that is why I love the Trophy Ridge React 1 Pro. So I'm going to shoot 20 yards out to 100, but I'm going to skip by 20 yards. I'm going to go 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, just to show you how accurate this React technology is out to far distances. Alright, thanks for watching, and let's go shoot some. Looks pretty good at 20 yards, but let's go check it out. Looks like I'm a little right, but the height looks good, so I'll do a little adjustment and then move out to 40. Alright, let's go check out 40 yards. Not bad, a little low. So I can move my pin just a little, doesn't need too much though. And then let's go to 60. Look pretty good. My last one was a little left. This wind is killing me. Of course, I picked the windiest day to do this, but the React technologies are right on. Like, the height looks really good. The left to right, and your groups are gonna be not as tight as 20 yards the farther you go out. So keep that in mind. So your left to right might vary your up and down just a little bit, but if you get it pretty close to that desired height, that's where you want to be. So you'll see that I'll have one high, one a little low, and one kind of right in the middle height. So that's kind of what you're looking for. But a decent group for 60 yards. So I would say on average that height's pretty good. great. It actually was not as bad as I was expecting. I shot an extra arrow because the one flinched went really high. So to give it a fair shot, I shot another one in a better group, and so I can judge off if the height's good. Let's see. This is my 100 yards. These three are the keepers. This is the one I super flinched on. So remove that. So these are my 3 best arrows at 100 yards. I would say if you average those all out, the height at 100 yards is pretty good. Like I said, your groups aren't going to be as good at 100 yards, and I'm still working on tighter groups at 100 yards. But so yeah, I think if you can just hit the target at 100 yards, that's pretty awesome. So I remember the first time trying, I had so many arrows go over or under, just trying to figure it out. And you really gotta focus on your form and everything. So it's really awesome to practice at 100 yards and be able to do that with this trophy-rich sight, and really work on my form. So that's really why I love this sight. I can shoot 100 yards. It's amazing the technology, like that React technology. I just had, my 20, 30, 40 set,